to the hip horse, Tommy D with my man, the captain here. We made it. It's Derby Talk, episode number 1. We are hot on the Kentucky Derby Trail.
2023, Tommy.
Man, I'm excited. We are hot on the 3-year-old trail. Captains joining me along on the mission here. We're going to be following all the big 3-year-old races on the way to the Kentucky Derby. First week in May, Captain.
You know what, Tommy? I want to tell you something right now. This is a wide open year this year. I don't look for the favorite to be 5-1 in this Derby from what I see right now.
Yeah, Captain, and we're going to get into futures more. We only had one 20-point race so far. That was the LeCompte last week. Instant Coffee winning for Brad Cox, paying $4.60 if you had it. Congratulations. But we're going to get right on the trail here. We're talking the Southwest from Oaklawn. This is going to be race 10, Captain. I love the field here. This is a grade 3, a mile and a 16th for a 3-year-old. $750,000 is the purse here. This is usually a big prep race for the Rebel Stakes and the Arkansas Derby on the way to the Kentucky Derby. I love this race, Captain. It looks like a nice field.
Well, you know what? You look at this race and you say, how can you pick between one and another because they're so young? And a lot of these horses only have 2 or 3 races, Tommy. So you have to realize you got to look at the breeding in this race.
Yeah, Captain. A lot of aspects to look at when you take a look at this. Let's take a look at the field here. We'll go through the field here first, and then we'll give out our picks. Let's take a look at number 1, Sun Thunder. Broke its maiden over the Oaklawn track last time out. Close fast from off the pace for Kenny McPeak. If the pace falls apart, look for this one to come up. Cabrera is going to be aboard here for the jockey for the Sun Into Mischief. Captain, your thoughts on number 1, Sun Thunder?
Let me tell you right now, anything from Into Mischief, you have to take a look at. And if you just look at the turn of foot, I mean, you know, coming for home 4 wide and then just blew right by everybody and won very easily. You're going to have to give a look to this horse. Not now, but in the near future.
Yeah, Captain. Nice little local workout there. Best out of 92, putting a 47.
Kenny McPeak, Tommy.
Yeah, you got
He's all, you know what? This guy,
radar?
he's got a good foundation, and that's what he's doing right now. He's building a mountain of good horses.
I love it. How about number 2, Corona Bolt here? 2 for 2 trainer Brad Cox won the Sugar Bowl 97K at the fairgrounds last time out. Going 6 furlongs. This will be the Colts' first time going 2 turns. Full of work at the fairgrounds last time, January 21st. Won 6 lengths last time out. Wire to wire, should be up front. Strong owner outlay here, Stone Street Stables, and you get Flavian Pratt, the call for Brad Cox, who won the first 20-point race. Captain Corona Bolt, number 2.
You know what? I'm looking at this horse hard. Now, you're going from six furlongs to a mile and a 16th. So, you know what? That's a step up. But Bolt de Oro, the sire, can go that far plus more. So don't worry about that. I'm leaning on this horse a little bit right here, and I like the move going from Giroux to Pratt. Giroux's a good jockey, but Pratt, go to the lead from behind, I'll take him anyway.
Yeah, you know, Pratt getting the call, top jockey, having a little slow start at Santa Anita, but he's going to get right back on track. One of the best out there. Giroux's down in Florida, going to be riding in the Pegasus. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Let's go on to number 3, Jace's Road. 4-1 morning line. Brad Cox is going to be the trainer here. Son of Quality Road. Won the gun runner from the fairgrounds, winning by 5 lengths, leading the whole way. 2 for 4 in his career. Brad Cox, 26% in stakes races on 125 starts. This guy knows how to win the big races. 3 out of 4 of his starts were really nice. Throw out one of those, he lost the rider. This is number 3, Jace's Road.
Well, Jace's Road, like you said, Brad Cox's second pick. You always want to look when a trainer has 2 horses in the same race. Usually the long shot wins that race, Tommy.
Yeah, Captain. How about we go on another long shot in this next one? 20-1, number 4, Western Gent. Broke its maiden at Saratoga in the summer at maiden 75. The coach, trainer D. Wayne Lucas takes a shot here with this American Pharaoh colt. Not having much success. 9 starts, 1 win, 1 show. Lucas did win this race in 1992 with Big Sur. Uphill battle. Has Taurus aboard here. 20-1, Western Gent.
Western Gent's a real reach here, Tommy.
I agree. Number 5, Frosted Departure. Won the Renaissance 150K from Oaklawn last time out at 6 furlongs. Did stretch out 2 turns previously in the Breeders' Maturity and Street Sense. Didn't show up. Lost by 28 and 23. Concerns me, but Kenny McPeak, there's that name again. This is a Frosted colt at 15-1.
Another extreme reach here, Tommy. I'll guarantee you that.
Yeah, hey, we're going to the morning line favorite. Definitely the horse to be here. Number 6, Arabian Night. Morning line 1-1. Broke its maiden at Keeneland by 7. Add 7 lengths. $2.3 million purchase. Put up an impressive 97 buyer in its debut. Won the son of Uncle Mo, trained by Bob Baffert, who's won this race 5 times. Gets the service of Hall of Fame rider Johnny V. Definitely the horse to be here, Captain. The question is going to be 2 turns.
Hold your horses there. Even money on a horse, number 1, that's a maiden going into a stakes race, graded stakes race. Number 2, going from a sprint to a route. And number 3, only the second race. Tommy, I don't know. For even money, I'm going elsewhere in that race.
Hey, Captain, we're going to get to our picks here in a little bit. Definitely the one to be here. Number 7, Red Route 1. Morning line 10-1. Closing last time out in the Kentucky Jockey Gold Cup, Grade 2 from Churchill Downs. Finished 4th by 1.5 length. Was right there. Steve Asmussen trains for Winchell Thoroughbreds. Ricardo Santana Jr. in the boot. This colt, son of Gunrunner, looks to be coming late. Instant Coffee, who beat this colt last time out, came back to win the top in the fairgrounds. Only lost to Instant Coffee by 1.5 and had nowhere to go. I think that the Red Route 1 could be one under the radar at 10-1 here.
You know what? Doing the trip notes here, Tommy, I really like what I see there. It had really had a bad trip, and it closed all the way through. I'm going to have to include this one in the back end of my picks, Tommy. Good pickup on that.
I like it. Number 8, Hit Show. 10-1 morning line. You got Brad Cox, Manny Franco. Won 2 out of 3 career starts for trainer Brad Cox. Last win came over the Oaklawn track. Versus non-winners of 2 for 100K. So going to be stepping up in class. Nice workout tabs. Throw out that second race where the colt had some trouble, but both wins by 3+ lengths, pulling away. Brad Cox, Manny Franco, another one, 10-1. Might be one to put in the mix.
Well, this horse came in on a slow time. You know, I will say one thing. This horse is going to need a burning pace to make an effort.
Hey, Captain, we could see that happening, but I agree with you there. Number 9, El Tomate. Love the name here. 30-1 morning line, trained by Angel Silva. Broke its maiden by 5+ lengths at Remington Park. Trainer Agent Silva is also the owner here. Great colt of Run Happy. Going from 7 furlongs to mile and 16th and stepping up in class. It's going to be an uphill battle for number 9, El Tomate. Any thoughts here?
Coming out of a straight maiden, once again. 7 furlongs, going to mile of 16th, now on the extreme outside, going to be pushed wide. I think it's a real reach, Tommy. Ooh. It's a reach.
I love this race, Captain. I think it's good to look at here. Let's go into one more thing before we get to our picks here.
Okay.
Southwest. 4 trainers in this race have won. Bob Baffert has won 5 times, guys. Newgrange, Super 99, Castaway, Secret Circle, and Conveyance in 2010. Steve Asmussen has won it 3 times. Private Emblem, Tapiture, and Silver Prospector. D. Lewis, the coach, as I said, won it with Big Sur in 92, and Brad Cox won it with Essential Quality.
Who's going to win it tomorrow, Tommy?
Captain, that's what I want to know. How about you go for it? We're going to give you our top picks here. We'll give you a couple horses here to look at in the mix.
Okay,
what do you got, Captain?
My top pick is going to be number 2, Corona Bolt, out of Boltior. This is a really super sire right now. I like what this horse is doing, and you know what? This horse 2 for 2. And bred to go long, and that's what I really like. The horse can lay off the pace or go to the front. I think it's got the class, and you know, having the inside post is going to be a good thing. My second pick is going to be Arabian Night. I'll take the Bob Baffert horse with Velasquez coming out of the main race. The horse is something special, but I think this horse is going to get too much action. You may get the 6-1 on Pratt on the 2 horse. And my third horse is going to be Red Route 1. Tommy brought it up. I'm going to do a switch up here. Number 7, Red Route 1. I really like this race here. So I'm going to go 2, 6, 7 PPOA numbers. And I'm going to throw in as a kicker, I like the 1, Sun Thunder. Something about him. He's already been the mile. He came from far back. He blew him out at the end. So let's do 2, 6, 7, 1 at Oakline, and that's a ton of fun, Tommy. Who do you got?
Here There we go, Captain. Hey, I went to my top choice there. I'm going to take a shot here. Arabian Night, definitely. Arabian Night is definitely the horse to be here. Don't get me wrong by any chance here, but I'm going to take a shot with the captain. A horse going out, second race, 3-year-old, still trying to figure it out on the track. I think there's a lot of talent there, but my top choice is going to go number 7, Red Route 1. Closing last time out in the Kentucky Jockey Cup. I love Steve Asmussen, Ricardo Santana Jr. As I said, they've won this race 3 times together here. I think you're going to get a very nice fair price on it. And Instant Coffee, a very nice performance in the Lecomte. Only lost by 1.5, and I think if Red Route 1 had a better shot, might have had another shot to take Instant Coffee.
I see that. Lacked room, he had a tough race.
So, taking a look at the trip notes, my top choice is going to go number 7, Red Route 1. I'm going to take a chance there and beat the top choice. And, I'm going to put number 6, Arabian Night, there in second. 1-to-1 morning line, not much value there, so I'm trying to find value. You got Bob Baffert, Johnny V. Johnny V also has won this race twice. One time with one-liner, and last year with Newgrange and Bob Baffert. So you got to like that connection, but a lot of talk coming about Arabian Night. But second race concerns me, but obviously the talent's there. They paid $2.3 million here. That's a lot of money, Captain.
Go get your money, Tommy.
I mean, yeah.
Go get your money with that.
A couple more. I do like Corona Bolt. Since you talked about that one, I'm going to jump over to my last one. And the last one's going to be number 9, Hit Show. Another one, 10-to-1. Brad Cox, love what this guy's doing. 26% in stakes races.
He's got 3 horses in that race, Tommy. 3,
so I like it. So in both races, he didn't have much trouble. Won by 3+. I love that. I know the times weren't the best, Captain said, but Brad Cox could get it done in this place. 8-to-1, and I think there might be a lot of speed here, Captain. I think with Arabian Night and then Corona Bolt and some of these other horses, first time stretching out, there could be a lot of speed. So there might be one coming off the pace here in a deep closer.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm looking at here. That's the Southwest. That's a 20-point race on the Kentucky Derby Trail, Captain. Exciting stuff. Should we go on to the next race?
Let's do it.
Let's go on to the bonus race here. The race probably the week outside of the 3-year-old trail is going to be the Pegasus World Cup Invitational from Gulfstream. $3 million race here, Captain. Going 1.1 miles. We have actually 12 horses going to the gate.
Tommy, I could be remiss here, but I remember this race was a $10 million race at one time.
Yeah, Captain, I think I don't know if it was 10 million, it was up there. I think it's dropping down.
Oh, it's down to 3 now.
3, so a little.
But I want to tell you something. I've got a horse in this race that's going to shock the world if you're Irish.
All right, talk to me, Captain. Let's go.
I love the number 12, O'Connor, in this race. Not for Mike O'Connor, because the horse had a lot of trouble in the last race, and I look for this horse to not only shock the world, but steal this race. So I'm looking at number 12, O'Connor. My second horse in this race is going to be number 7, Skippy Longstocking. I feel this horse is right on edge right now. Bringing him up to the right race. You got Joe Ortiz on him. And I like the way he looks. My third horse here is going to be Cyberknife, the 5-to-2 favorite. He looks obvious here because he went 1 mile. Now he's going 1 mile and 1/8. That's his best distance. He came up a little short at 1 mile. That's okay. And then I like Proxy, number 1. So I'm going 12, 7, 10, 1. And that's a ton of fun at Gulfstream in the 13th, Tommy.
Captain, a lot of action there. Number 12, O'Connor, top choice, Chilean horse. 10 out of 20 starts, Captain, so might be onto something. Did come over as the favorite in the Grade 3 at Gulfstream Park last time. Safdie Joseph and you get Castellano aboard there. 10-to-1 morning line, Captain.
Go get your money, Tommy.
I wish you the best here. I'm going to go another way here. My top choice is going to go to number 5, Defunded. Won the Grade 3 from Del Mar by 4 lengths. Bob Baffert trains, gets the services of Irad Ortiz Jr. aboard. Won 5 out of 13 career starts. Did win the awesome, again, Grade 1, wire-to-wire, 2-back. should be up front and part of the pace. Bob Baffert really trying to get it done, trying to get a lot of his wins, before he's can't run in certain tracks. So number 5, Defunded. I love this one. Bob Baffert Ortiz Jr. That's my top choice. Then I'm going to go with number 4, White Obario. Take another shot here. Third over a sloppy track at Aqueduct in the Cigar Mile. Only losing by a half length to Mind Control and Get Her Number. Won 4 out of 10 career starts. Last win came over the Gulfstream Park track in the Florida Derby. 4 for 4 on the track. Horse for courses here. Saffy Joseph Jr. trains. You got the red hot Tyler Gaffleone. 4 for 4 on the track. White Obario might just show up and prove 5 for 5. Give me 10 to 1 there. On the last one, Cyberknife. I'm not going to leave Cyberknife out of the mix. You can't leave this class horse. Second in the Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile. Definitely coming out of the strongest race. 4-year-old son of Gun Runner, trained by Brad Cox. 24%. Regular rider Florent Giroux is in the saddle. Won the Matt Winn Grade 2. Won the Travers. Won the Arkansas Derby. Definitely in the class of the field. Earnings over $2 million only in 12 starts. So Cyberknife and Cox and Florent Giroux, probably the horse to beat here, Captain. And the last one I will mention is Proxy. 101 buyer last time out in the Grade 1 Clark from Churchill Downs. Won 2 out of 6 starts in 2022. Godolphin Stables, strong outlet there. Michael Stidham, good off long rest, so 9-2 morning line, and you get Joel Rosario. That's the last one I'll throw on there. I like 5-4-10-1. That's in the Pegasus World Cup Invitational, race 13 at Gulfstream Park.
5-4-10-1, and I'm 12-7-10-1.
There we go.
Okay, well, you know what, Tommy? I could see that.
Hey,
okay.
Want to do a bonus race? Another one at Gulfstream?
Okay, let's do that.
Let's go another one. We both took a look at the Pegasus. This is race 12.
The 12th.
World Invitational, 1 1/8 on the turf.
I'm going with the Brazilian-Portuguese connection with Pablo Lobo. I like the 10-horse Ivar here. 4th by 1 in the Breeders' Cup last time out. And I want to tell you, this horse can fire. And I think he's going to do it this time. I'm going with the 10, and then I'm going to take the 6 Lady Shakespeare at 6 to 1. And I also like number 1 Wit with Jose Ortiz as the 3rd horse. So in that race, I'm going to go 10, 6, and 1. That's a ton of fun, Tommy.
Hey, Captain, I like it. Hey, my top choice is going to be on number 6, Lady Spitesphere. Put up 103 buyer figure in the Breeders' Cup. Philly and Mare Turf, finishing 3rd by only 1.5 to Tuesday and an Italian. Some serious class horses there. Before this, this 5-year-old mare won 3 graded stakes in a row. 7 out of 13 career starts for trainer Roger Atfield. Louis Saez up 29%. Together, 7 mounts there. So top choice number 6, 6 to 1 here. Lady Spitesphere, let's get it done. My other choice is going to be on the outside, number 12, City Man. Won 3 starts in a row, including the Grade 2 Fort Lauderdale over this Gulfstream Park track. Christophe Clement trains the 6-year-old, won 5 out of 8 starts in 2022. Strong jockey trainer combo, 23%.
No, I got 50% at Gulfstream.
Rosario. Clement Rosario, 23% on 154 mounts.
Wow, but at Gulfstream, they're 50%, Tommy. That's strong. I didn't notice that.
They're red hot, so that's my choices. And obviously, you got to throw in the captain's choice who we mentioned earlier, number 10, Ivar, 4th in the Breeders' Cup Mile, also coming out of a very challenging race at Keeneland. Did put up 103 buyer figure, losing by only a length versus the best milers in the world, Captain. So you might be onto something. I might take a shot. The 5-2 morning line, that's going to be my 3rd choice. So top choice is going to be number 6, Lady Spitesphere, as the top choice.
6 to 1.
Number 12, City Man, 4 to 1. And number 10, Evarb at 5 to 2 here. And that's race 13 at Gulfstream.
So let's talk about football, Tommy. This weekend we got, we got San Francisco going into Philadelphia. That's a 2.5 point spread. What do you like there?
Ooh, Captain, you know what? To find that, you got to go over to our other video.
Yeah.
Action Bets, guys. We got the whole tune in.
Might as well go there.
You might as well go there. We're on horse racing here on Derby Talk, guys, but we do have a very solid video. We talked about our pits. We won last week on Action Bets, so football picks. Captain giving you a little lean on where he's going there, guys. But pull up that video, guys. Action bets will be coming up after this video on the bottom. So click that and see who we like this week in the NFL. Captain, before we get out of here, one thing for everybody: a lot of horse racing players. We have some new players to the game. A lot of old players. What are you looking for when you handicap? Let's give a little quick recap. What are you looking for?
Tommy, first thing you want to look at is the breeding. That's the first thing you want to look at is breeding, and then after that, you want to look at the you want to look at the buyers. You want to look at the pace of the race. You want to see the dosage on the horse. See if the horse can go the distance, and most of all, you want to look at the pace of the race. Pace makes the race. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, Captain, a lot of handicappers out there. A lot of you might have different styles and different ways. Everybody looks at this a different way, everybody. So we appreciate you joining in and taking a look at our view on the Derby Talk here, guys. A lot of action coming. We're hot on the Kentucky Derby Trail. Hit that like, subscribe, ring that
ding,
bell.
ding.
Follow us, guys. We're hot on the Kentucky Derby Trail all the way to May. Hopefully going to give you some winners, guys. Captain, I'm happy that we're here.
Oh gosh darn it, so am I. I mean, we're on the way to the Derby and we're just getting started. So please join us the next time.
Thanks again, everybody. Here on the Hip Horse, Tommy D and the Captain. We'll see you next time.
God bless.
Derby Talk.